have one watcher. We need to do something. I forget what it is. Because we can't read it unless we press something on here.
Participants, maybe?
Participants. Maybe?
No, that's just who's on the stream. Hi, guys. We're figuring out how the...
Oh, there we go. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
We miss you guys, too. That's why we're here.
Hi.
It's been a long time. So we just wanted to kind of say hi and see how you guys are doing. We missed you, too.
We missed you guys. We're back together. We're actually... Hello. We're back together. We are soon gonna try to post regularly on the channel, but we just wanted to come in. We're trying to figure out our life, our school life, all that fun stuff. And then we'll work on building a schedule for our channel videos, but we just wanted to pop in. Yeah, we just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that we didn't forget about you and we love you, and we just kind of want to chit chat and see how.
As you can tell, we dragged Ashlyn back up from California, and she lives here now again.
I do.
So it was quite a process and very crazy, and involved driving multiple states, but we're back together again locally.
It's been 84 years. Isn't that a Titanic meme?
It is.
Yeah. Oh, cute. Yeah. So,
oh, someone said that. I thought you were making the comment like it's been 84 years.
No. Sounds like it's 84 years.
Yeah.
So
we just, Ashlyn just texted us like, we should just do a live. I miss the clubbies.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
It gives me a lot more confidence to do it with somebody else, you know?
How have you guys been?
There's been a lot of things that we have to catch up on.
Right.
A ton of
we
things.
might actually end up doing just a series of things we missed while we were sorting our life out. Like, we have an entire festa for crying out loud.
Yeah. An entire festa.
What would you guys like to see? Like, do you have recommendations?
Even though we're late on everything.
Well, yeah, they know that. That's a motto of our channel.
Oh, Ash, we're never letting you forget the drunk life with their friend. Gemini Christmas. You know, we live life to forget things sometimes.
Isn't that the one that your friend said she told her mom about, and now it's like a family joke?
Oh, real?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't that the one where we like splashed her in the eye with soju?
Yes.
Oops.
What can you do? How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining us. Hi, miss you.
I'm glad so many of you are still awake. We're such crazy night owls. We know it's later for most of you than it is even for us because we're Pacific time.
Yeah, we did
this. It was very last minute.
Very random. Very, very random.
This computer is right now propped up by like 4 large books. So you don't even have equipment. So yeah, like I know we've missed a festa. I know we've missed all the BTS World stuff. I want to know though, are there any like compilation or funny videos that have come out lately that we should watch? I really miss those, but I'm so out of the loop on like the comedy scene end of it, or like just, you know what I mean? Things that aren't like official releases we've missed. I'm just very curious. Oh, hi. Hi, Australia. Hi, New Zealand. I'm glad you were able to log in and catch us. And we've been doing okay. We've just
been trying to figure out life. It's tricky sometimes, as anybody's life is.
Like, we have both moved. Ashlyn has moved from multiple states away. We're both desperately trying to get into college. We both ended up, like the whole family actually ended up in like this financial situation where we all just had to go work as hard as possible to be able to eat. It was intense. So we just didn't have time to film anything unless it was for the Patreon. But now things are calming down, and school will start for us again soon. So we'll have some stability. And Ashlyn's like back and somewhat settled. So we're hoping to like bring the channel back. We'll talk about it and discuss like how often, but we really do want to be somewhat regular. Again.
Yeah.
We like you so much too.
And we don't want to get your hopes up because we're still working on things, but we're wanting to build a schedule here soon. Us popping in to say hello isn't necessarily like, hey, we're back, but like we're soon we'll be back. Just so you guys know. Don't hate us for not popping back.
It's really nice of you to understand. I know that like YouTube functions best for people who post like twice a day, but we're not YouTubers. So I literally expect every time we have to go on a break that y'all won't be here when we get back. So I'm always really happy when some of you are still stuck around.
The weirdest thing too is like we've grown on our channel.
Yeah,
even us not being
backslid.
There. Yeah. Which I'm like, okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello from Korea. Is it early morning in Korea right now? Or late at night?
I have no
Or
idea.
not late at night. I know there's a 7-hour difference, but I can't remember if it's back or forward. And then a day, like 7 hours in a day.
7 hours plus 1 day?
Yeah. I just can't remember if it's 7 hours forward or back.
So it's 31 hours ahead of us?
Something like that. I'll check. Because now it's bothering me.
Oh, it's 3:37
p.m. Okay, so it is 7 hours back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so count back 7 hours, but they're a day ahead. And that's what it is in Korea. So actually, it's a really good time for you, I'm assuming.
So it's Saturday at 3:37 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay.
So at least it's not 3 a.m.
Really? Growing with you to which. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're working on it. We're just trying to get.
Like 2:38 p.m. Maybe we're wrong and like.
No, Malaysia.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm saying maybe we're wrong and actually it's a great time for a lot of parts of the world.
Oh yeah.
I was afraid for everybody else it would be like really early in the morning or just not a good time.
Weird time. Yeah.
So I'm glad for some of you it's like a really tolerable time.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Yeah,
What's new? What's the
you.
scoop? I have heartburn, in case anybody was wondering. I keep burping weird burps. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Keep burping weird burps that are very spicy and kind of hurt. So that's how I'm doing. In case anybody was wondering.
Ashlyn drops in after a couple months without uploading to just let you know about her heartburn situation and then disappear.
Off with the wind.
Anything going on with you guys? Or any questions or anything? We can just sit and talk to each other if you want.
Yeah. We have done BTS reactions for really the whole channel is a BTS. We haven't
been gone that long. Yeah. Thank you though very much for saying that. I know that it's not very common on YouTube for reaction channels to kind of just stick to certain things that they like. But I don't know, we're not professional YouTubers and we just like to watch the things that we like to watch and we're bad at faking. So
yeah,
no one wants to watch us watch something just like, yay, I don't know. And we will, absolutely. We started the channel to focus on the things we really like. So we're not gonna broaden out unless it's something we really like.
Yeah.
I saw his pictures from Vienna. I also saw his pictures from Denmark. He's like all over Europe right now, I think.
So I deleted my Twitter and I just re-uploaded my Instagram, but I deleted that for a while too. I don't know if I don't think I'll re-download Twitter. I don't really know how to feel about it, but My Instagram is live right now, which I just did tonight. So hit or miss for me. So I haven't seen Vienna pictures, but I love that he's doing that. Do you guys like them in real? Well, we don't really know them, but we like what we know of them.
Yeah.
You know, what's presented to us. I mean, how can you not really like them? Right. You know, they're a solid group of dudes and they're best friends and family and like good vibes, you know, solid group.
I mean, I really like their music too. And I'm actually part of my college is studying aesthetics. So, I mean, they give me everything I want in terms of both like art and cool people. And I'm very, very into supporting cool people who actually seem to be making the world better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I would have stuck around with them much if they weren't cool people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they're actively making a good difference, and that keeps me watching. So I really do like them, like as people and as artists.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, again, we don't know them, so they could be mass murderers. But from what we've seen, I really, really like them.
We're hanging around. They're chill.
I'm really happy we got people. I was afraid Ash and I would upload and no one would be here.
We've been gone for a long time. A very long time.
So, yeah, I think that when we come back, we might just start with the Festa and then go through things we missed.
Yeah, slowly catch up. We probably won't end up posting 3 times a week to start, but we'll try to at least give you one video on the channel while we're getting our lives together. Yeah, it has been a while. We're gonna slowly work into it. I mean,
we'll do it.
We've never made this channel we're weird in that way that like we never made this channel to be famous YouTubers. You know, we've never been like, we want to be the next.
Oh no, because
whatever. Cling Clong Clyde.
We both have big career goals that do not.
Yeah, I'm making up names here because I don't want you to. But like, we never made this to be like.
Was that you guessing the name of a YouTuber?
Yes. That's the best I could give.
Yeah, no, but we're good. I think
you know what I mean. So like,
I think Festa reactions will be really fun.
We have never been. Yeah, we're just slowly working our way through things, and
we got it.
We're just trying. Yeah, as best as we can get.
And I've got a script already written for a Dionysus lyrical breakdown. So I'm hoping to do that pretty soon too. So according to Twitter and the things I'm seeing on Twitter, there are some weird misconceptions about some of the symbolism in Dionysus. So it'll be fun to talk about, I think. Yeah, I think it was around Festa time when we stopped doing reactions. So
yeah,
it'll be cool to catch up. Oh, thank you so much. I bet you're so beautiful too. So, okay, what's happened since we last posted? We have the Festa, all of BTS World. Like I thought it was just an app, and then I look it up, and there's like an album. So we have stuff to react to there. There's a bunch of lives. I'm not sure what else. What are some big things that have happened that you guys want us to check out? Because I don't want to miss anything, but also it's been long enough that I worry we'll miss something.
Yeah.
And we really like, SoundCloud releases. Cool. We really like original stuff because we've been into BTS so long. There are very few like fan-made things that are new.
Yeah.
Like we'll watch it and have already seen 3/4 of the clips. So it's fun. I think it's exciting that by taking a break, we're going to come back and have all this new stuff.
Content.
Yeah.
Because we get yelled at all the time while you're talking through this. I'm like, because we've seen those same clips a million times. That's why we talk through it, because it's the same thing that we've seen a million times.
We have also heard that there might be an album drop in October.
I will never play that game.
I
can barely have my own life together.
OST. She's saying the original soundtrack song. It has a cool MV.
Oh,
they're making recommendations of stuff we can watch.
Oh, I thought you said BTS World currently play the game. And I'm like, absolutely not. I don't even have my own life together. I can't manage
and you
somebody
actually
else's.
Legally can't. If you even try to screen cap from BTS World, a pop-up pops up and says, "We will sue you." if you post this. So
Yeah.
like you can't play it.
No, I could play it. I just didn't have to put it on
I'm
the channel.
Oh yeah, I'm saying we can't play it for the channel.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the game though? I hear it's kind of fun for what's going on there. And also, yes, we have heard the rumors about a new album in October. I've just only heard rumors. And sometimes the rumors are very right, sometimes who knows, but I know that they're scheduled to perform in October. So that means they're not on vacation in October. So it makes sense if they had a comeback. I'm glad you like it. To me, it didn't seem like a gamer game. Like it's cool for people who aren't gamers.
Hi, long time no see. Thanks for hanging out.
That's kind of the vibe personally I have with the app too. The game. It doesn't really seem like my type of thing, but I'm really thrilled that people are liking it.
Yeah.
I get really weirded out by real people being turned into characters. And so I'm like, it would make me uncomfortable to have robot Namjoon text me. I'm like, he's a real human being. This is weird to me.
Yeah.
But for some people I've heard they love it. So makes me happy. And also I watched the Big Hits like address to the public, and they're really doing a lot more with games. Like they're making it a part of the whole company's platform to work with games because they see it as another underutilized category of entertainment, which I think could be really cool. I totally agree with it. So I've been talking about Indie Game Revolution and BTS Revolution, and now I could give a conference speech on both. So I'm excited to see what happens. Yeah, the Big Hit briefing about the company is very interesting. I know they're moving into a huge building in May. They're going from like a normal like 4-story building to a 26-story building. There's a huge company expansion going on right now. So it makes sense. There's a lot coming out in the next year. Oh, yeah, Ashlyn heard about the drama. Well, we've heard about the drama, but Ashlyn loves K-dramas. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. I heard it's like they're not acting in it, but people are like doing it. But I think it's supposed to be set in like how they view the world now. But I don't know.
I'm really excited about it. If one thing Big Hit has proven they can do, it's aesthetic things. It's like, if they had like a story medium that's long form, I'm really interested in seeing what they do with it. And I also am thrilled that they're making Weverse. I feel like they support VApp right now. And if they can cut out that middleman, it's going to be great for the company.
Well, do you think they're all going to go in the military? You know what I mean? So it's like, are they going to have to move again or go in the military? They're all at that age where, like, I hope they all go at one time and let, like, the new girl group and, like, TXT
I'm
do
sure
their
that's why
thing.
they're launching new groups.
Yeah, and then they're moving in a new building, so hopefully they'll just all go to the military and then cruise out and then just, like, you know, cruise back and then, like, get their own place set up, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, though. I mean,
is crazy.
It would be smart.
I also feel like, I wonder if they're really proud that, like, because of them, they've gone from having to rent space to do their dance practices to now this massive building. And it's been hard, like, moving, but I would personally be like, wow, like, look what we bought. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It must make them really feel good. And yeah, exactly. I hope they go at once. They're done in a year and a half. And in that time, I hear a whole floor of that building is going to be dedicated to a filming space. So they could even pre-record
Lives and all that.
Yeah, run BTS episodes. So we could get that through their entire military thing. And in that time, we can support TXT, the new girl group, even GFriend, because they're now like a sister group, and Source is going to have the new girl group. And I don't know, I think it could be done very well and still keep Big Hit afloat. But it'll be harder if they try to roll out BTS going out.
I think
it takes
so, too.
like 4 years for them to all be together again.
Yeah.
So
It'd make the most sense for them all to just cruise out one time and then
or at the very least in 2 groups, you
Yeah.
know. But I'd like it if they all went at the same time.
Yeah, it'd make the most sense. It'd be way smoother.
And I mean, maybe that's why they're taking a huge break right now. Big Hit is like, okay, soon y'all have to live in the world for a year and a half, so
yeah.
maybe you should get used to it. I don't know. I just hope they're happy. Whatever they do,
Yeah, definitely.
they deserve it. They've worked really, really hard. All right. So, have you guys had a good summer? Anybody gone on vacation or done anything fun?
Weird. Summer just ended.
Yeah.
I've lost concept of time. Like so hard I've lost concept of time.
I love summer, and I feel like I missed it this year, and it bums me out.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It does look like they're doing nice stuff on their break. That's why I like following it. I'm like, yes, take a break. Go do whatever you want to do. Like sleep for a week and then just go exist and not worry about things. Yeah. You know, like I believe it was Bang PD or oh no, it was the official announcement that they're going on break. That was like they deserve to live a normal life of a man in his 20s, even if it's for a short time. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. Let them do that because soon they're going to be men in their 30s who have possibly never had a normal life.
That's what like pisses me off is like Tay with this mullet or Jungkook with growing his hair out. Like, let them be happy. It's okay for them to be happy, to be content with themselves. Like, you don't own them. Let them fucking grow their hair out. Sorry. Let them grow their hair out. It's okay. Let them live.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's been such a stink. Like, it's their hair. It will be okay. Or your oppas will still be your oppas with long hair. Like, chill for 5 seconds. Nothing pisses me off more. Like, come on, dude.
Poor B and
they're how old? You know, like chill for 5 seconds. You don't own them.
I just worry mostly about, you know, in the next 5 or so years, we're going to start seeing the first marriages. And I pity their poor wives if they have never existed outside of fame and are suddenly trying to cohabitate with someone who might have been taking care of herself for the last
Well, did you guys hear about that? Namjoon was like at some, like, I don't know, museum or something, posted pictures. And then I guess some other girl randomly from somewhere posted pictures on the exact same day. And like ARMY attacked her off the internet because she happened to be there the same day as Namjoon and posted a picture.
Oh, they thought they were dating?
Yeah. And freaked out. Like, you are psychotic, delusional.
Oh, yeah, we're both way older than Jungkook. And also, what happened to Jimin?
Wait, what?
It says, I wish Bangtan get to live a normal life. It's annoying when things happen, like when Jimin visited the bar in France, you know.
The bar in France? What happened?
Yeah, I was
in
just
France
for a minute.
Yes, we're older than Jungkook. I am Jin's age.
Yeah, and I'm 30.
Yeah.
So I'm all of their, not quite old enough to be definitely their big sister.
Yeah. That's okay.
Oh, that does stink. He went to a bar in France and people filmed him, like playing games with his friends and
That's
stuff.
annoying.
Yeah, it does stink thinking that like at any point in time, people are filming you because millions of people want to see what you're doing every minute of the day. Like,
Oh, Lana and I went and saw the movie.
Yeah, we did see the movie.
We saw the movie. I think it was the last day of Shove, but we went and saw it. And
thank you for saying we look younger.
oh my God, thank you. I get that all the time, actually. And it's the biggest compliment ever.
Me too.
I know. I'm like, stop it.
Yeah, we got to see the movie
Yeah.
in a fancy theater, and it was really fun. My mom, who knows nothing about BTS, is her and my dad are away on business for months. Like they moved across the country. She calls me, and we have a sister who lives on the East Coast who is Korean, like kind of adopted into the family.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, your sister Lem is taking me to the BTS movie. And so she dragged my parents. My parents saw it before us.
And then my mom texted me and was like, oh my gosh, guess what I saw? Da-da-da, you're going to love it when you see it.
Right.
We're like, we don't even know if we can see it.
It was just
But
funny.
Lim was like so excited to show them, and our, dad loves them.
Yeah,
and, like,
Dad knows enough about
Mom
them
was
now
like,
that he could
okay,
follow
I
it.
can see why you guys love them. You know what I mean? So it's cute.
Mom used to be a Beach Boys groupie,
Yeah.
so she totally understands fandom.
Yeah, like the whole like boy group.
Glad to see you guys again too.
Yes.
I'm so happy enough of you have been able to like filter in that we could say hi.
I know. Yeah. So it was super cute. It was super funny. But we saw it and like, oh my God. So it starts out, and we're not gonna give any spoils, but like so the whole movie like genuinely made me sad because absolutely most depressing concept of fame to me. Like
yeah, Ashley's biggest fear is fame.
yeah, my biggest fear is fame. And so like
And plus, I
literally
think it was supposed to be kind of
very
real. It was supposed to
alienating,
be
very
real.
suffocating. But the beginning of the movie starts, and I got goosebumps because I was like, I'm so cool. I'm there performing on the stage. I was like, this is my moment to shine. And
Ashlyn was up on stage with Rap Line.
I was up there, and I was like, ooh, I got the goosebumps. I was like, play me because I'm here, baby. You know? But that wasn't reality, obviously. But yeah, it was really sad. I'm like, not famous, dude. Scary, 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 scary. Oh, this is her. This is Lana's dog.
Rendezvous.
She's girly. My dog, Tobias Tesla. Yeah. What are you doing sleeping on the
Nuna
bathroom
fan.
floor?
I think that's definitely what I
Come here.
should call myself. It
What?
makes the most sense. For TXT, I call myself a grandma fan, though.
Toby was sleeping on the bathroom floor. That was weird. Tobias Tesla, why are you acting weird? Stop it. Are you okay? You're freaking me out, bro.
Don't worry about typos. I don't hold typos against anybody online.
So
And
feel
yeah.
warm? Or did my hands feel cold?
Your hands are very cold.
Okay.
Or I'm very warm, too. I don't know.
I just feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, I like to call myself a TXT grandma fan because I desperately just want to send them snack money and cookies and like knitted scarves, and I'm way older than them, so I feel like we should have like a little contingent of grandmas who just send them grandma stuff. Poor guys, all have pink eye. I've been rotating through. I'm like, this is a kindergarten class.
People are just farting on pillows left and right. Don't know what
That's
to
not
do.
how it works. I'm like, next it'll be ear infections. These poor kids. But they're doing great. I'm actually really proud of how I'm really proud of TXT. Part of me wants to do a video to talk about them because I feel like they're so different from BTS and they're working hard to have their own image when they could have literally have just ridden the coattails of BTS, and they're not at all. And it makes me happy for them. I have seen some of the interactions with BTS and TXT, but is it TXT or T by T? I say TXT because it sounds better in my mouth, but I think I've seen them in compilations, not like on their videos. I've just seen bits in compilations.
I literally.
Oh, they got to go to KCON?
I've listened to
That's really
Crown,
cool.
and that's all I've seen from that.
Thank you. If you guys can find a really nice like compilation video of their interactions, that could be something we could definitely have fun watching. BTS and TXT's interactions off of the TXT's version of Run.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. I like seeing them.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about them. I listened to Crown, and I was like, oh, and then Starry Night, Whisper of a Star. I don't know.
The one with Star in the name.
Yeah, the one with Star in the name. That one was a nice song too.
I have
Those are
heard
the
about
only
Big
ones
Hit's
I've heard.
audition for girls. I've been hearing about the girl group for a while, and I have been researching the woman that was just hired to run the girl group, and I'm kind of excited to see.
You want
what
to know
they
what's
do.
weird? It's like I was
Nap
talking
of a
about.
Star.
Oh, Nap of a Star.
You're
There
like
you go.
Sleep of a Star?
I've been talking about how like I really think that the next girl group should have like a jazzy vibe, you know,
She wants an old school Red
and
Velvet
she was
slash
like,
Mama Bear.
yeah, which was like a jazzy vibe, and I was like,
Oh yeah, I showed her one of Red Velvet's songs that
Yeah.
the new creative director was in charge of, and it's a really cool
and I'm like,
vibe.
if they go with like a nice jazzy, smooth, like croony, but like I don't know how to explain it, but like in my head, I feel like I'd be really good. A lot of things that I love became popular in BTS after I said it. Not saying that like I'm the one that like whatever,
Mama Mo is definitely what I'm hoping.
but like I'm very hip with the vibe
I just
of
hope
the community.
a big hit
I have
girl
great
group.
Ideas.
She does. She is a trendsetter. I hope a big hit girl group is able to pop out with a very strong personality right away, whatever it is. Because I have so much to think about when it comes to K-pop girl groups, and I would just love them to come out very strong, very different from the boy groups, and be able to like make a name for themselves. It's because it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard to debut a girl group at all, let alone one at Big Hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very interested to see, though. The woman in charge, she's done some really cool things, and she's all about the aesthetics, and she's done multiple K-pop universes, kind of like Bangtan Universe. Like, she's the one in charge of a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to make something really cool.
We have hope. And also, Bang Nim would not hire somebody that, like, couldn't, I feel like, in that directive role, like, follow through with what he, and he has very high
standards. That, and not only that, he made her, she's a director at the company now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He didn't just, like, hire her.
Power.
Yeah, especially that much power.
Yeah, if he didn't have faith in it.
I think he recognized, I tweeted a lot about this a few months ago. I think he recognized kind of what I was thinking, that he needs someone experienced in girl groups to launch a girl group.
Well, yeah, because he can't do it himself.
Well, yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, so I'm really happy he delegated. He seems really, really good at taking advice. Like, you know, finding good people to do work. And I don't know. I have a lot of really good feelings about Big Hit, which I try to manage because I get actually a random amount of a lot of hate for loving Big Hit.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry.
And your computer's still charging.
Yeah.
Her computer's broken to the point where, like, it won't charge.
Yeah.
And for some reason tonight, the cord is working.
I just plugged it in and it's just been charging. And I'm like, okay, we're out here.
I could definitely see them going with a mix of, like, Blackpink, FX, like, tough girl group. But I'd really love something different. I don't know. In terms of not different from those, but like different for K-pop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But if they went that way, I also wouldn't have a problem with it. I just want them to have, and of course we won't know their style. They haven't even gotten the girls yet.
Yeah.
So even
they're auditioning.
Well, but
should we go? No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We are too old. There's probably a cutoff of like 1999.
My knees would break and no desire.
And we're also not Korean.
Yeah. No desire.
I think that a lot of fans do too, and also I found, because I'm not really huge into K-pop. I like different songs in K-pop. I don't really follow anybody else. It seems to be definitely a thing though to love the group and hate the company. So I feel like for some fans, Big Hit gets a lot of hate because they're a K-pop company, and they don't really read anything said by them, or the fact that like they're literally built to be the opposite of a K-pop company. And a lot of it's business. Like a lot of fans don't want to sit and read business documents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. No, that's sweet of you, but like we're old, our hips and our knees would break in half.
Well, and also Ashlyn is native, so there's that. I am so white. My ancestry is Scandinavian. I don't need to go appropriating Korean culture. Even if I was like young and beautiful and could dance, it would not be my place to try to get into a K-pop group.
Right. And Native Americans are technically ancient Chinese. So like maybe I could push the Chinese factor a little bit, but like absolutely not. I'm too white. I'm like half white. You know what I mean? Like there's no way.
But maybe one day we'll get really fit and we'll do like I can't think of words. It's late at night. Like remakes. Like we could do the dance too. Just not.
I'm just on the back beatboxing. Like
I did enjoy a lot of the ARMY comments in the thread about the audition of people being like, "Hey, where do I sign up? I can stand still and sit down great." Like you know, things like that. It was really cute. I was happy that it was funny and not just a whole bunch of people either planning to stalk the audition to try to meet BTS or people like whining about girls being part of the coming out. Everybody seems
well, yeah, because it's
like far and away. It seems very nice.
Well, it's under Source Music, which is definitely a whole different.
Yeah, they're going to be in a different company.
A whole different. I think that's what they're going to do.
Which I think is smart.
Me too.
Girl group company, boy group company.
I think so too.
It'll be really good. And the new creative director, Bang PD just handed her source,
Yeah.
basically.
It's like, do
I'm
what
like,
you got to do, baby.
Right? I feel a lot of what I hear from RM and sometimes Yoongi comes. I've heard the same things from Bang PD. He gave a really good talk at Seoul National University recently that I highly recommend you read if you're interested in that, about why he does what he does. And I feel like he's had a really good influence on all the members. Just the fact that he requires everyone who works there to be in therapy. He's like, straight up, it doesn't matter if you need it or not. If you're in regular therapy and you suddenly do need it, you won't be ashamed to get help. I'm like, what a good thought process. Like, I don't know.
You don't be sad.
We miss you guys too. Yeah, absolutely. I do think some of the new army are really missing seeing that active connection. I actually think a lot of new army missed out on a lot. It kind of makes me sad sometimes. Like, even just stupid fan jokes.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's going around again, but most army have never said Jimin's got no jams. Like, I don't know. It makes me sad. I love stupid fan jokes, and I feel like there's not as many anymore. How many new army know what Infires is, let alone the Infires Nation?
It's weird to me that we were fans for so long, and then we started the channel like a year after we got into the fandom, right?
I was about 8 or 9 months, and you were about 6 months. Because I watched it so much, I had to force it on you eventually because I couldn't hold it together myself.
Yeah. And then she brought me in, and then like 6 months later, we started our channel.
And then like a year after that, they become popular.
Yeah.
Like,
weird, right?
I know. Why is no one suing Yoongi? He even says in Mic Drop that you're allowed to sue him. He gave consent. I don't know.
It's cute.
It is cute. I feel like sometimes there's so much content. Either I don't catch the new jokes or there just aren't as many new jokes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
can you imagine being as big as them? Scary, man. We're working on doing reaction videos once upon a time in the future.
Near future.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just getting life together. Do you mean the show Jose was on where they were trying to have somebody guess who in the room was army and who wasn't army? That was really funny. Like a YouTube game show, and they had a cluster of people, and they had to like guess whether they're BTS. There's like one secret hater, and the rest are army, and they had to figure out who the hater was.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, they do need therapy, and I'm glad they're in it. Like, I hope that it makes them comfortable if they have problems to get them addressed instead of like hiding it or feeling ashamed of it, because they've always been in therapy. And you see it. One of my favorite parts of Burn the Stage, the show, is when they deal with Jin and V's fight. Like, that's a group who's been in group therapy. The language they're using, the things, like, it really helps. Therapy really helps. Okay, cool. I'm glad I got the right show.
Who was the hater? Do we ever find out? Are they going to be like buried in like 5 weeks?
I've saw the parts of the show, and I saw Jose talk about it. I never watched the whole thing though, so I'm not sure. But Jose's someone I used to watch when I started, and so it was really fun to see him brought on to another show as like an army fan. I don't know. I feel like he deserves it. He's one of the OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are excited to watch the documentary, but it's not all out yet. So I think we're going to wait and then binge watch it.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'll be right back. I have heartburn like a maniac right now. I need to get my chewable tablet.
Oh.
Did I knock over the computer?
No, my dog tried to follow you and she didn't quite make the leap. Sorry if we just made anybody nauseous. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it wasn't a hater. I know in the ads they're saying hater, but also like clickbait is a very big thing on YouTube. So I'm glad it wasn't someone really mean. Just
Sorry. We're working in a really small area. Leave me alone.
we are. Oh, I gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I don't. I think we just froze a bit. I don't like when they glorify hating, but I'm fine with like other fandoms are not liking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Would we like to live in a different country for some time? I probably am. I actually not finalized yet at all, but I have some job prospects right now in South Korea. So I might move there within a year or so, depending on whether that goes through or not. So yeah, I've traveled a lot.
I have no inclinations of moving anyway.
Right? I'll just force her to come visit.
I'm Native American, so I have a very weird, strong pride to my land.
Well,
Even though America sucks dick. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. In the nicest way, I guess. I don't know.
Well, there are many ways to do that, and some are nice.
Yeah.
But I think you have the misfortune of already being born in the perfect place for you.
Yeah.
But I really like to travel, and I would love to live in different countries.
I'd love to travel too. My dream is to live on a boat for like 6 months and like travel and like live other cultures, but also have a home base in America.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm most worried about. Transferring right over to a country where I don't fluently speak the language is that I'd get really lonely. But I actually have family in. My uncle has been teaching English in Japan for like 40 years.
Our uncle, so everybody knows her sisters.
Oh, sorry.
I'm adopted, so it's hard. We're working on that.
Well, no, it's more just that I have an ego, and I'm just talking about myself and forgetting that you're in the room. But yeah, he's lived there like his whole life, and his wife is from Busan, so at least I'll have some family. I hope you make friends in the UK, though. The nice thing is, since it's for university, it's really easy to like go back if you don't like it or stay if you want to. Like, I feel like school gives you people a good chance to try out living in different places. You don't have to commit too hard. Hello. Does anybody else live in a different country?
We heard Australia, we heard New Zealand, we heard Korea.
Well, I mean a different country from where you were born. Like, have any of you moved to a different country? They want us to sing.
A BTS song specifically. Absolutely not.
Maybe. I do a mean rendition of Dionysus, but I sound like a drunken whale, so... got you. Well, I hope you make the most of the rest of your time in the UK.
Have fun.
And we're good. We're good. Earlier in the chat, we talked about it a little bit, but we're kind of getting life together after some really severe things, but we're doing much better. Like, life is calming down. So, Australia to Canada, were you like born in Australia and moved to Canada? Or are those both countries you've lived in? So those are far away. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's a big move.
Do you speak Danish?
I don't speak Danish. My ancestry is Scandinavian, but I'm not. Like, I was born in the United States, and so were my parents. I just, my family does a lot of genealogy, and everybody's done DNA tests, so I know I'm very, very Scandinavian, but like not culturally. I'm really glad that you like our channel, and it's okay. Like, English is English; we can understand fine.
And I love how you say you're not good at English, but you wrote a perfect sentence in English that we can understand. So, like, be kinder to yourself. This is the motto I'm living by. September will be kind. Let's all be, like, kinder to ourselves, gentler with ourselves. Let's just let September be beautiful, you know?
So we've got Taiwan to California. That's a long trip too.
Ooh, I just got the shivers, coldy.
And then I'm just reading your answers. I've been so curious how you guys have been doing.
No, my baby's birthday already passed, March 23rd. He's the 4 already.
She means Namjoon,
Oh,
not your dog. It's funny. Namjoon's birthday is our mom's birthday, and Jimin's birthday is our sister's birthday. So it's really easy to remember those two.
I thought you were talking about my dog. I'm like, no, he's already 4.
Well, to be fair, your dog is your baby.
Yeah, he is my baby. Hardcore my baby.
Oh, you went from Korea to Australia and Canada. You're adventurous. So brave. And it's really cool if your dad's in the military, even if you haven't left, because he can tell you about other places and stuff.
Korea Army's making RM a forest for his birthday.
Yeah, they are. I saw information on that. Like, it's kind of like when people buy stars. They're like
No, I
literally
get it,
making.
yeah.
Isn't that cool? I think
That's
he'd be
cute.
really, really happy
Yeah.
with that.
How can you not? Also, helping the
I wanna
environment.
I have said forever, I want to see BTS do a horror concept. That's what concept we'd like BTS to do. I want it bad. They can do it. The Wings short films were really creepy sometimes. I would love, and they were doing that static thing for a while that apparently got dropped. It could have been really creepy. I want
To me, I'm over it. I don't really care about the scare concept. I want a nice reggae beach vibe. Give us some good
that's
vibes.
true.
We need it. We need it in this day and age. Give us some good beachy reggae vibes all day, every day. I don't care about some creepy closet like clown. You know.
Thank you for worrying about us. We are good, and I'm glad that we could ease your mind.
Cute. Cute. Oh, thank you, Grandma. You're so cutie. We love you.
Yeah, BTS could do both our concepts. Like I just said, because they're always changing their concepts.
Yeah, but like the creepy concept's overplayed. If they're gonna do it, they need to do it a long time ago.
No,
Nobody cares about their creepy, staticky. You're you.
I care. I want that. They've never done horror, and
For what reason would they need to do horror?
because I want to see it. And all they asked, and I'm saying I want it, and I also like some more rock and roll.
Yo, everybody loves rock and roll.
Chill horror on the beach.
The crabs all come to take Namjoon to be the king of their kingdom.
Just the boardwalk scenes from us. I don't really mind what they do though. For me, they've yet to have a concept I hate or anything like that. Like whatever inspiring them. I love that they're all Jungian inspired right now, like Jungian psychology. So there's a lot of things they could do there.
Like we just need a break in the tension of what is happening in the world. Give us some good, happy reggae vibes. Let us relax, enjoy everybody's company, know that everybody's equal in harmony, and we can just relax.
Ashland's just mildly
Coronas.
ticked that no K-pop group is giving her reggae.
I'm like, just a little vibe of it. I mean, let's just chill for 5 seconds. Like, let us live on like a really.
I have been thinking it would fit Shadow, yeah.
But the shadow of your soul shouldn't be creepy. There's
The shadow
children
of, your soul,
of the corn with like.
the shadow in Jungian theory is your dark side.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you need to be children of the corn. There's
didn't
like
say
weird like tinfoil hats on your
I
head
didn't
and
say-
glasses of water all throughout your house. You've said horror.
Not
Give us
M. Night
horror.
Shyamalan's Signs.
That's all I'm saying. It's like
I just like creepy, like Jungkook's Begin short film. That was creepy to me.
that was a little off. It wasn't.
I like it.
To me, when I say creepy, I think of like demon-esque horror.
Oh, I don't mean that intense.
Yeah.
I mean creepy.
Give us a little weird. Yes, a little
Do
dark.
you have a
weird.
favorite horror movie, Ashlyn? Ashlyn watches way more horror movies than me.
Best horror movie? That's tricky. I think.
Do you really think that? You say that first, and then I'm going to respond to another question I just said.
No, you do that, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna fill up my water.
And you're going to think. Okay. Ashlyn and I joke all the time that, because we were asked here, that someone has a suspicion that Big Hit knows us and listens to our channel. Ashley and I joke all the time that we should be getting paid for ideas because we constantly say things and then a lot of them have happened. All pure coincidence, but we're like, okay, y'all need to pay us if you're going to steal all our ideas. But yeah, we're just teasing when we say that. It's just a funny thing to talk about. And then for me, favorite horror movie, I don't watch a lot of horror. I'm a big chicken. Like stupid ghost hunting shows linger with me for like days and I don't want to leave my room and I run up the stairs. But I really liked Jordan Peele's newest movies, like Get Out and Us. That's my level of like Twilight Zone-y creepy that I really like. Plus, you know, I used to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark as a kid, which is like Goosebumps, but with consequences. Yeah, I think horror movies would be easier with friends. The few I've seen, I watch at the drive-in because then I sit in my car and I can turn the sound off if I get scared. And horror movies suddenly become really funny if you turn off all the sound. I'd love to see more of any of their acting. I keep saying I want to see somebody do a Korean version steeped in Korean mythology of Interview with the Vampire with V and Jin. I think it would be really good.
Annabelle's okay. Annabelle's more of like a Chucky, like whatever. To me, demon movies, I love demon movies. Like very scary, but they have to be done very well. You know what I mean? Like the Exorcist, the Gemini Killer, the Gemini, was it Exorcist? But it's from like the 1980s, was like prime time. You know what I mean?
They really did used to buckle down on the creeps in older horror.
Yeah,
because they couldn't rely on CGI and stuff.
I love old horror films. Those are like
I did like Psycho a lot.
Psycho was good.
Like it's really tame for a horror film.
Yeah,
but like
I like the concept of it.
I like the psychological horrors because I can get through them more. So like Psycho, like Jordan Peele's movies, they could be Twilight Zone episodes kind of things. But Psycho was really good, even when I knew the twist. And all I could think, as someone who makes films and loves them, if you went into Psycho not knowing what was going to happen 20 minutes in, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
I hear they used to lock the theater doors at a certain point because they didn't want the twist getting out.
What I really liked, The Others, was a really good movie with Nicole Kidman. The ending of it, like, it's so good. It's very slow moving, but it's a really good movie.
We are getting a Bangtan drama series. Or do you mean like a drama with them in it? I thought originally that the
American Animals. I don't know if you've seen that. Silence of okay, but that's just a cannibal.
I suddenly can't remember it. The little trailers that they did at the beginning of Her. The story stuff. For a while, I thought that was going to be a drama. And I was like, that would have been really interesting. But, you know, we got webcomics instead. That's really nice of you to say. It's about a heist. American Animals is about a heist.
It'd be good.
Cool. I've heard Train to Busan is really good. It's a zombie.
That's a zombie movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it's because one of the first movies that genuinely scared me, scared me was 28 Days Later.
Yeah. Zombies are hard for you.
Yeah. Creep me out.
Which is funny because you can go through things that horrify me, and zombies are whatever. Like tension gets me, but I could take gore a lot easier than like demons. And so zombies don't, but I don't have this loaded backstory with zombies.
Well, 28 Days Later is like more than just zombies. It's like it could affect everyone. It's very logical, logically based in how zombies could happen.
Oh yeah.
And it's so indie shot and weird and creepy. I've done films and writing stuff about
realistic zombies, how you could have realistic zombies. And there's a few ways, and it's really creepy that there's a few ways we really could get the equivalent of zombies.
a zombie. Creepy, man. That creeps me out. I've seen
Orphanage.
Yeah, the orphanage.
Oh, we had someone say orphanage and then below it orphan, so I didn't know if it was the same movie or two different movies.
Yeah, it's not that creepy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm also one of those people who would be like, yeah, Split is where I can go. Because the first horror movie I was so thrilled that I watched, I was like, I watched The Sixth Sense, and then you find out it's not scary to anybody else at all. But to me, I was proud that I watched The Sixth Sense because I'm a baby. So, but I mean, that's not a bad thing.
No. Everybody has their own like level, you know, and like that's
I get two in my head. Things follow me. Like, I don't like that feeling of being like watched and scared for days after a horror film.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it for me. But I guess that is more like possession ones, though. I don't get that feeling with
possession
a lot of
movies are the only ones that scare me. I don't know what it is. And zombies, depending on how they're portrayed. Like Dawn of the Dead, stupid stuff like that. But like 28 Days Later, that concept, the way it was filmed, that like everything about it.
I liked Us a lot.
Gave me really creepy. Like I can't.
Silent Hill.
See, Silent Hill was actually based on a true story about like these inbred family that lived in the hills of Oregon on the coast that would like kidnap like people. Like they would go out on this coast.
A lot of things have been made based on probably
and they would
the same
like
story.
take pictures and stuff, and like this weird inbred freaky family would steal them and eat them and kill them. And like in like the 1980s, man, that was as much as I want to be like lived throughout the 80s because 80s hair metal, baby, let's be real, love it. But like, do I want to be eaten by the Silent Hillians? Absolutely not.
I love that you're like, I wouldn't want to live in the 80s because it was a huge risk for me to eat by cannibals. The United States is too big, though, and there's some creepy stuff.
Yeah, but it's where I thought it was based on a true story.
Right?
Like, dramatized, obviously.
Pretty sure possibly there's an X-Files episode also based off the same family.
Yeah. And it was like 24
just
people,
like how,
inbred people, sleeping with each other,
like how
breeding more people, eating people. Freaky.
This chat took a turn.
Right? Just living in holes on the Oregon coast. Like, ew. We live in Seattle, though, like Washington, Oregon. So it's like,
which is funny. There's actually, I learned recently that Washington State is like the third most serial killers in the country in terms of states. Like Alaska, not third. It's up there, though, because we have the Green River.
Yeah.
But it's like Alaska and some others. But I'm like, wow, we have a lot more than I thought. Because we have so much woods.
Yeah.
Everybody stop typing.
They're like, where is this going?
The strange things about the Johnsons. I've never even heard of it.
Me neither.
I will not watch it if you regretted watching it, though. Because if anybody regrets watching anything, odds are it's going to mess me up. Me too. I feel validated that so many of you are too scared for horror movies. It's like in a Patreon episode recently, I revealed how hard it is for me to like live long and prosper with this hand. And I was so embarrassed. And then I found out that some people are like that. And it made me feel okay that my fingers shake to do that with my left hand. Whereas Ashlyn just pops it up with both hands. Thank you for the recommendations, though.
No, The Conjuring's not scary at all. Not to devalidate anybody else's feelings.
But yeah, it's cool if it scared you.
Aw.
We missed you too. And you can jump in at any point in time.
Yeah, we're just on a rant. We're just flowing with the roll. Rolling
I
with
haven't
the flow?
seen it too. I actually haven't seen
No,
it.
it just came out yesterday.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh.
I haven't even seen it one. It's playing at the drive-thru though. It too.
Ooh.
You've got a superpower. Everybody who can do live long and prosper with both hands easily. I think it's a superpower. Like people can twitch their ears or like it's a superpower. I mean, not a useful superpower, but still a superpower.
Definitely. Well, judo chop throats with these.
That's where your mind immediately goes.
You said superpower. You know, I don't know.
I love you so much. Willy Wonka can be terrifying. That
Willy
boat
Wonka
scene,
is creepy.
that boat scene should go down in history as like a scary scene in terms of childhood movies.
To
It
me,
was
that
genuinely
whole
scary.
like the kid falling in the chocolate.
Oh yeah, that was like claustrophobic.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was meant to be a little scary.
Yeah,
it's a
that
Roald,
makes my
it's a
fingers
Roald
hurt.
Dahl book.
Yeah.
Like Roald Dahl, I feel like all of his works are for kids, but always just a little scary.
Yeah, a little dark for sure.
I mean, it's the guy who did James the Giant Peach and the Witches and the
Yeah.
BFG. Like, it's always something just a little scary in Roald Dahl, which is good. I think kids should be a little scared.
Yeah.
Like, I like stuff aimed at kids. It's just a little scary.
Like Coraline.
Yeah, Coraline is awesome.
Yeah.
I have the comic to that too.
Yeah. That gives me anxiety to think about being stuck in a tube, getting sucked in. It was like, oh my gosh, chocolate, but can't eat any of it because you're stuck in a tube and you're too
Thank you for
fat to get
watching
through.
us. Well, and also the fact that all the adults are letting it happen. I think that's the thing that weirds me out as an adult is the obvious inference that Willy Wonka literally set up a child-friendly saw.
Yeah.
Like he's just knocking kids off, even though they don't die. It's like he meant for it to happen. So that's a little creepy.
Right. And also that proves that you never lose your child adolescence in adult age. Because all the adults, when they got into that candy thing, were like, oh my gosh, all of these things. I'm going to be so crazy. You know?
Random thought. I love that was all edible.
Me too.
When they made it, except for the wax cup that Gene Wilder had to take a bite out of.
Yeah.
It was not edible.
Isn't that weird? And he really had to take a bite out of it.
Mm-hmm. I won't talk too much about it, but like, if you're interested at all, looking at the making of the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, it's really interesting. They did some really cool things movie-wise.
I'd probably never eat chocolate again. Rightfully so.
Yeah. You got stuck in a tube chocolate. You
Well,
really hope that's not the chocolate they then made into candy bars. It's got like sweaty boy feet in it.
Ew. And he was disgusting. Just like leaking sweet juices.
Oh wow, Ashlyn. I love you. The thing, I'm sorry to everyone who just popped in and all they heard was leaking sweet juices. We get on tangents, guys. You should know this by now. Are any of you having to go back to school? I heard Babadook wasn't bad. Hi.
Hello, my name is David16. Just kidding. Out of control. We're out of control, people. Order in the court.
I'm just really happy seeing you guys here. I'm like suddenly just not talking, but it's because I'm just reading and really happy. So we missed you guys a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are beautiful too. Any new dramas recently?
Yes.
She's been waiting.
I have. Okay, so Art Thou Chronicles, I know it's gotten mixed reviews because he's getting divorced from his wife, which makes me sad because they met on Descendants of the Sun, and that was one of my favorite K-dramas, but now they're getting divorced. And apparently it's like this big taboo thing that like...
I even saw reports on it, and I don't follow K-drama.
If you get like married and then divorced, it's like a huge deal. I don't freaking know why. Like,
well, it's a conservative country. It makes sense.
It doesn't though. It's
Well, I
two
mean-
people you married.
Oh,
You
yeah,
didn't
I'm
work
just saying
out, like you
I-
split, big deal. But it tanked in viewership because of that, because of this like very
Well,
conservative.
that's sad.
Yeah, like literally. But I love it. I love Art Thou Chronicles. Also, I watched Love Alert, which is really good. I've been watching. I'm trying to think of Segooks I've watched. Oh, I've watched.
Have you seen Hotel Del Luna?
I have with what's her face? The hottest girl. That's an actress and a singer.
Crystal?
No, in Korea. The hottest one. Think of the hottest one ever.
I don't know.
She's the cutest. Wait, hold on.
Wasa to me is the hottest one, but she's not an actress.
No, I have the biggest crush on her. She is IU. Everyone's saying IU.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I was gonna say that, but I just think of her as
No.
not hot. But I think you meant hot, like popular. Yeah.
No, I meant hot like damn.
Oh, okay.
She is the cutest, most beautifulest woman I've ever seen in my eyes. But I fell in love with her when I watched my favorite K-drama. I can't think of things right now. Anyways, she's on it and she is like
I did know IU is Jungkook's
yeah.
ideal. And I've seen her. Like she
Yeah,
seems
so
very
she-
cool and very talented.
Yeah, that was a good drama that I watched too. Scarlet Heart Rio, yes, thank you. The one that
That's
I
one
told
of your favorites.
one
yeah.
like all-time favorites.
yeah.
Like love Scarlet Heart Rio.
And you watched that a while ago.
Yeah, that was one of my first K-dramas I ever watched.
Yeah.
And that's what I think got me into Seikooks, honestly.
Yeah, that's like her thing. I love that, like, you're not only a K-drama fan, you like have the genre of K-drama. that
Yeah,
you like.
Seikooks are like prime time. But this Hotel Del Luna, it was like in the beginning, it's like she's from a Seikook era, like whatever, but then immortal.
Yeah.
Press on in the future, not giving anything away. But yeah. I'm trying
Time
to
travel seems to be a theme in a lot of them.
well,
or
it's
like
not- yeah, it's
moving
not time
eras.
travel, but she's just ages with time.
Oh, yeah, but that's what I
but
mean.
not
Like
age.
multiple eras
Yeah.
talked about in one show.
Yeah.
Whether it's reincarnation or time travel or an immortal.
Yeah. So yeah.
Which makes sense.
Hotel Del
The
Luna's good.
mythology is
Yeah.
cool.
But I really liked Art Thou Chronicles because it reminded me very of native tribes and stuff, which is what it was. Like basically it's like native tribes of this mythical like land.
Cool.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
I like it. But it's been shit on or crap or pooped on and in Korea now because they're getting a divorce and apparently that makes like your status go down or something, which makes absolutely no sense. Why should two people who don't love each other anymore be forced to like work it out? I don't know.
Yeah. I find a lot of times it's really difficult to keep a relationship if you're both famous. You know, it must be
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. But anyways,
So apparently IU is playing a role different than she normally plays.
yeah, kind of a bitch. And the nicest, oh my gosh, I'm getting sued. YouTube is suing me.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, she plays like a bad bee. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, I get what you're saying, which does seem very different. She always struck me as like the Korea sweetheart
Yeah,
kind of role.
yeah.
I also feel a little silly now that you were like the hottest. I'm like, Crystal? Because the only one I've ever, in multiple dramas, Ashley will be watching. I'm like, oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's pretty. And Ashley's like, it's the same girl in different dramas. Why are you not getting that? And I think isn't it Crystal from FX? She's like an idol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. You're so cute.
Maybe we can convince Ashlyn to do a series on K-drama education.
Especially with Seigooks, dude. So good. I love them.
It's cool her acting is improved. Like, I mean, I'm assuming it would. She's done a lot of work, but it's really cool when you can watch somebody get better. Because, like, to play something really different from who you are or who your brand has been takes a lot of skill. It's
Yeah.
really hard to go counter, but it's a good opportunity. Like, I know a lot of
Yeah.
actors love to act the opposite of what they're typecasted as, and she probably just wanted to try something else. They're waiting for your K-drama education videos.
It's weird because I've watched so many. Okay, this is weird. So like, I don't have a problem in my dating life. I can get. Okay, actually, I'm gonna cut that right there. I'm gonna just cut all of that. So
It's not hard for her to date.
yeah, but I choose not to because I'm
Yeah.
very picky.
Yes.
So I live my romantic life through K-drama. I'm not kidding, and I love it. I love it. Like it makes me feel like, and
that would be fun.
they do it like I love watching K-dramas because they do like romantic, like comedies or romance dramas. So good. It makes me cry and it makes me laugh. It makes me just feel like I'm loved for 5 seconds of my life. You know what I mean?
I
And
do
so
know what you
I'm
mean.
so addicted to them because I live my like
It's like
romantic
what
life.
rom-coms are to a lot of other women. Like,
yeah, I just love it. I like love living my romantic life through K-dramas, which is pathetic, but I choose not to like live it out anywhere else. So.
and you can never be too picky. Be picky, or else you'll be miserable.
yeah, I'm just waiting to feel those butterflies.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that Bad Wolf mentioned they're way too picky, and I always like to reiterate to people: you are not too picky.
Yeah.
Most people end up.
Oh, I have watched What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. I thought that was cute too. Sorry.
Most people concede too much and end up miserable.
Yeah, I don't want to settle. I never.
But
want
I
to
like
settle.
the comment that's a little further up saying you should do a recommendation video every now and then.
Oh,
Like you could do like an update every 3 months or whatever. Like here's what I'm watching, and here's like your
What
top
you should
5 or
watch,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I love Love Alarm. Love Alarm was really cute. I watched that in one night. Sky Castle. So I watched 2 episodes of that, and to me, I'm like, I don't really care about the rich elite like schools like system. Don't really care about it.
She likes Segooks.
Yeah, I love like traditional and like also other ones, but like I don't really care. Like watching kids stress out about school in the Korea, especially in the Korea, and then they're just rich. I'm like, I don't really care about that. You're stressing me out. I want to escape. I don't want to like live your like messed up reality of your school system. Like, and then your manipulative parents. Like that brings me no joy. Do you know what I mean? So like Sky Castle, I watched 2 episodes and I was like, I'm gonna cut that there because really
You
not
want
the
the
vibe.
escapism.
Yeah, I'm not vibing with that.
So yeah.
Oh, My Love from Another Side. That's cute.
When I don't watch a lot of dramas, but when I heard about Sky Castle, I did think about No, or No,
Yeah.
because it's the same commentary, right, about how hard the education system is. I saw a lot of other K dramas mentioned here.
My Love from Another
Secret
Side.
Forest.
I don't think I've seen Secret Forest, but I think I know the one they're talking about. It's that same guy that plays in that one drama where they all are the hottest guys, the top 5 in the high school system. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't watch K dramas.
It's like Boys Over Flowers, Boys to
Oh,
Flowers.
I was gonna say, is it that one? Because I saw you watching it at one point.
Yeah.
Boys Over Flowers.
Yeah, Boys Over Flowers. I think like one of the guys is the second lead who she didn't choose.
The one with glasses.
The one that played the violin.
Oh, I only saw a few of them, but I thought the one with glasses was cute. I don't even know anything about him, but he just had big glasses.
Yeah. I can't remember who that is. It might have been the one that played the violin.
And I don't even know if it was the Korean or the Chinese version, because I know you watched both.
I did, yeah.
I just walked in at one point. There's a cute boy with glasses.
In the Rain. I don't think I did.
Something in the Rain.
Oh, Something in the Rain. Is that where the girls, one of the guys blind? Or am I losing my mind? I have watched literally so many Chinese dramas and so many Korean dramas. That's like,
Pinocchio?
I haven't watched Pinocchio. Pinocchio is with the what's her face, the very popular one, the girl.
The only ones I've watched were for the Patreon. So I've watched Goblin, which was really good. And I hear everybody says it's one of the best. So now I'm like, well, I'll never find another one like it then, I guess.
See?
So Goblin, and then I've watched most of Hurong, and at some point I will finish it on Patreon. But I think it's really fun.
I think you need to watch.
I liked watching them together because Goblin would make me have intense emotions, and then Hurong made me have this like 80s summer camp vibe.
Yeah.
And so it would break up the tension. It was really fun.
Pretty Nuna Who Buys Me Food. Oh, I know what that one is. Where, like, yeah, the older
Best
woman
title ever.
falling in love with her friend's little brother.
Who doesn't want a Pretty Nuna to buy you food?
Hello. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go grab turkey. I'll be right back.
Hi. Something in the Rain is the one where the girl is old and the guy is very young.
Wait, no. Wait, are you talking about the one where it turns out to be like one where you think it's all whatever, and then she turns out to have not schizophrenia. What's that thing that eats your brain?
Like dementia?
Dementia. Do you guys know what the one I'm talking about?
I heard you crying over that
Oh
one.
my gosh, I bawled. I like looked at Lana and was like, this is the most heartbreaking with the really hot guy. With the lips. He's so hot.
That one and then the one about the girl who wakes up from the coma are the two that I saw you cry the most over.
17 and something.
Yeah, where she's like
I
goes
drank
into a coma as a teenager and wakes up in her 30s or whatever.
I drank tonight, and so I'm a little fuzzy headed. Not drinking at home, drank outside of the house, and then came back in the home. But I'm a little fuzzy headed. But yeah, 17, not 17 again, but yeah, hurts my feelings, man. That one, yeah. And then
I
the
saw
one
a
with
lot
the-
of that one with you.
Yeah.
I know it's probably right, but all I can think of is 13 going on 30 because
Yeah, it's like
that Jennifer Garner movie.
yeah, it's like 17, but
Even though they're nothing
wakes-
alike.
She wakes up 30, but like went in a coma at like 14 or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
It was really
Yeah.
one thing I've liked about K-dramas that I've seen is they can take a concept.
Remember Me.
They can take a concept that on paper could be so hokey, like to the point that here in the US it wouldn't be greenlit at all. And then I'll watch it and be like, why is this so emotional and like good? Like, why
Yeah.
is this giving me so many emotions? Like the one you're talking about, girl goes into a coma as a teenager and wakes up in 30s and has to deal with being a teenager in an adult's body or whatever. That could be so stupid. But I cried and I only watched a few episodes with
Yeah.
you because they got into the nitty gritty of like, what would it actually be like to lose all your dreams? And,
Yeah.
like, to realize that all your opportunities are gone and
Right?
intense.
The All-Timer one broke me though. Broke
I watch a lot more anime than K-drama.
me to pieces. Like you think that there's like this young girl who turns into this old lady.
I remember you telling me about
Ugh. And then I don't even want to talk about it because it hurts me to even like think about. I can't. Turns. Oh,
it. You gonna finally go get your water?
No, I'm gonna get turkey. I'll be
Oh,
right
turkey. You were going to get something. I can't remember. But yes, I watch a lot more anime than K-drama because I used to watch it as a kid and I just never kind of stopped. I do know We Know You're Lying April. I've definitely heard of that one and I'm spacing on it a little bit, but I do know what it is. You're Lying April. Is that the anime?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that one hurt my feelings where the girl, she like legitimately like is dying and then like
Rendezvous.
she's
Don't
a
Go
violin
Crazy.
star. I watched that one. And then he's like suffering from his trauma from the past and like he's like working through it because his mom was like so psychotic and then she died. And then he's like an amazing pianist. And then he just meets this like
Oh, Blue Sky, that's a good point. Thank you for mentioning it. Like, obviously, Ashlyn and I know, but definitely put it out there that Korea is not K-dramas. Don't go over there expecting a lot of ignorant, especially American girls, go over and get mad that it's not like their favorite K-drama,
okay, they're all people.
right?
They're just living in a country.
that'd literally be like coming to visit the United States and mad that it's not Runaway Bride or like some Love Actually or whatever.
If you're that
But yes,
delusional, you
thank you for
deserve to
saying
have
that.
like all of your hearts and you deserve to have your heart broken because you're delusional and
You're
idiotic.
driving the dogs insane right now.
You guys want some?
My dog is trembling
You
because
guys
there's
want
meat
some?
in the room.
Okay.
Fight my own way.
I can't believe we have to put a disclaimer on this channel.
Have you seen that?
What?
Fight My Own Way. It's an older drama with the main guy from Secretary Kim.
Sounds familiar. I don't know.
Oh, that's really sad for your friend. Like,
Wait, what happened? I'm not reading the comments.
she said that her friend went over and was just disappointed that Korean guys don't all look like they're out of a drama. And I'm like, well, yeah, 'cause they're human beings. Like, there's no country of
All beautiful
exceptionally
people.
They're not like the elves of Lord of the Rings, and you pop over and they're all glowing and music is coming from behind them.
Yeah. Disappointed that she went to a country and not everybody was gorgeous. Do you think?
Yeah, when I went, like, I did, from my experience, I was staying in Gangnam, so it's different. But in my experience, a lot of the Koreans dressed nicer or like tried to take care of their appearance a little more, but they look like people. Like, there
'Cause
are
they are
varying
people.
looks and stuff. Right, they're human beings. I
Our
mean,
sister-
it was nice to see people not in sweatpants with no deodorant and like haven't bathed in 4 days.
Yeah.
But they still were people, you know. Oh, we'd all be down to be an elf from Lord of the Rings, unless you have very strong feelings about dwarves. Then you want to be a dwarf from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I feel like I'd like to be a King's Woods elf. No, I'm a hobbit. 100%.
Kingswood. Did you mean Mirkwood?
Yeah.
Kingswoods is from
Your
my
book.
book. Like, nobody knows what you're talking about. You would definitely be from Mirkwood more than anything else.
Yeah.
I used to always want to be Galadriel when I was a kid.
I've always wanted to be a hobbit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hobbits do fit you. Dad wants to be a hobbit so bad. His dream retirement is a hobbit hole in the backyard with a well-stocked larder that he never has to leave.
I'm like, all you do is party, drink, have a garden.
Same here with that long lifespan. I want to live forever. Ashlyn doesn't get it. Most people don't get it.
I absolutely do not get it.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Like, I feel like every country has its stereotypes, but I feel like certain countries are fetishized a lot more than others. So, like, I don't know how many people come to the United States and are mad it doesn't look like Hollywood everywhere, but I hear, I don't know, there's certain countries where I'm always like, oh, it must get really tiring having people come over who are always fetishizing you. But yes, I want to live forever, and Ashlyn definitely doesn't. So she likes to tease me that one day I'll become some android empress because I'll live forever by becoming a robot. She'll have to keep coming back multiple lives to try to take me down. These are fun talks. I think we're going to end up signing off fairly soon, though. It's getting really long time, so we don't want to bore y'all. UK, I'm sure, is fetishized. It's that accent. Yeah, the sound smart. I think it's so funny that certain accents make you assume certain things about people. It's so funny that a British accent will immediately think you're smarter, even if like you're an idiot. There's certain accents I also think are fetishized even more than cultures. There's certain accents that people are like, oh yeah, that's just automatically sexy or automatically smart or whatever.
Mm-hmm. British.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh,
UK, because we were talking about countries that end up weirdly fetishized by people who come to visit. I do think that's why it's good to travel. I don't think it's possible to fully understand your world until you've traveled and realized what things are not normal. There are a lot of things that everyone does in their home country that they don't realize nobody else does until you leave it and you're like, I didn't know this was weird about me, but it's cool to see new things and like understand exactly your place so you don't
whoa! We've
live
been
in this
on this
tiny world.
jam for a long
That's what I was
time.
saying. I think in like 6 minutes we'll go, like an hour and a half is
Yeah.
good
Well, that went by quick.
amount of time.
I have no more for you.
Hi, Sumi. Oh, we're okay. I do remember you though, and I'm glad that you got to see us before we signed off. American soda, like, sorry, just following the chat. American soda was a thing. I love Diet Coke. I could not find it in a lot of other countries. There was regular Coke and Coke Zero everywhere, but not a lot of Diet Coke, and it bummed me out. And also, every country I visited has types of pizza you would never find here.
Ilana was telling me there was like potato something.
Yeah,
pizza.
when I went to Korea, I was glad I knew just enough to read because I almost on the picture it looked like maybe a Canadian bacon pineapple or whatever, but it was a potato corn chowder pizza, and I'm like,
That's weird.
yeah, not that it's bad, but just like
Different.
I did not even know to expect it. I would have been thoroughly shocked.
The sugar laws.
I'm pretty sure a lot of countries limit sugar because it is an addictive substance, and the United States is sugar crazy.
Ew! I ate a pickle and now half my tongue is green.
Oh, absolutely, people have more in common, but I think that's the powerful thing is like seeing how you're different, but then also seeing these cool ways in which you're the same.
Yeah.
And it humanizes everything. It's the human brain. It doesn't recognize theoretical groups of people as full people. So, like, if you're thinking about people in another country you've never visited, don't really know much about, or people who lived 100 years ago, your brain will kind of clump them into one thing. They don't really think of them as individual people.
Yeah.
And I think once you travel, it humanizes the whole world because suddenly you think of them like real people. That's why I like art history, randomly enough. It makes me think about past eras as real people, which is really fun when you really sit and think about it.
I like art history, but I don't like art history as a class. It's the stupidest thing I've ever had to take.
I feel like a lot of classes are less stupid and more like there's bad teachers.
Hated it.
And that's fair. I just like studying. I like wondering what normal people were like 500 years ago. Like, what were they gossiping about? What were they chatting about? Like, I don't care about the wars and the kings, whatever.
That's not what you're learning about art history.
Absolutely,
You're learning about
that's
this
what
literal piece of pottery. That's like, is this the Byzantine era? Is this this?
No,
Is this
no,
this?
no.
Match this with this.
When you're
Like, I don't
studying
care.
paintings from people, you're seeing through the eyes of someone who wasn't in the aristocracy. You're seeing what fashion was popular, seeing
You
what
had
the vision was popular.
You had a better teacher than
That's
I
what I'm
did.
saying. It's about the teacher, not about the class.
Because mine was like literally multiple choice, a bunch of pictures. You had to pick what era it was from, and
Thank you.
it was
I'm
stupid.
gonna finish my roots once I have the money, but I like my blonde hair too. So we don't know when we're gonna get back to regular videos, but we can certainly do more lives, and videos will come. It's just us trying to figure out life. We are very different, but I think that's why it's cool. Yeah, I strongly believe that there are not that many boring subjects. There's just really boring teachers. So you can
That's
learn
what I said. I love art history.
Yeah,
I just
somebody commented that.
hated my art history class.
I happened to have a really good art history teacher, and it made me research on my own. I
took it my junior year of high school. It was AP art history, and it was trash.
I think I'm thankful I took it in college.
Oh,
The bulk of it in college. Hello. All right, so
we're leaving.
Well, in like a minute. I was just gonna say we can definitely do more lives in the future and stuff. And I'm hoping we'll get back to videos pretty darn soon. It just depends. We're both like we said at the beginning, so I'll summarize it quickly. Ashlyn has just moved multiple states and had to get a new job, has to get all that. We're both trying to get back into school. I've moved as well. There's been a lot of family issues, like emotionally, financially, all of that jazz. It's just been a really crazy last couple months. So we're still kind of coming out of it. So we can't say for certain when we'll come back, because then
we don't want to get
your hopes up. But the fun thing about lives is we don't have to sit and pre-record, and we can just sit down and say hi. So I'm sure we can at least say we'll do a live sometime soon.
Yeah.
Again, and hopefully videos will trickle out, and at some point we'll be able to get back to some kind of regular schedule, even if it's just 1 or 2 a week. Like,
Mhm.
you know, that's our goal. But yeah, it was really wonderful chatting with you. We do miss you guys a lot. It's got nothing to do with like not wanting to do the channel or whatever. It's just, this has been really nice. I've missed you all, and I'm glad so many people got to filter through and say hi. Absolutely. Yeah.
We love you. Thank you for supporting us. We suck sometimes, but we're out here doing the best we can. So
We are. Oh, and because I saw there's a little scroll going out the chat, but I did see Patreon. We have been posting on Patreon. So like again, only like once a week, but there is content there. So I'm not saying go do it, but I thought I saw someone asking about it. So I just wanted to reiterate that there is stuff there. We've been doing run episodes and V lives and stuff. Yeah, we're local together again. Ashlyn's moved back from California, which is why we're able to do stuff like this, because I don't have to fly 1,000 miles to see her anymore. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are here, and I don't know, you warmed our little hearts.
yeah, that was good. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you for hanging out, and I'm hoping next time we do this, we'll have a little more warning so I can like schedule it so you'll know or whatever. But at
Yeah.
the very least, we'll be back soon. We're not gone. So this is just a way to say we're still alive. We still love you.
So until next time.
That's my line. I can't do it.
I keep doing that to you. I'm so sorry. I'm working on it.
So until next time.
Live long and prosper.
Also, I don't know, come back next time so we can continue chatting and hanging out with you. Okay.
Love you. We'll try to do our best here soon.
Bye.
Bye. They're so cute.
They are.
I like them.